that this pandemic could have been stopped at any time? I mean, do you think the EUA and the whole direction that the medical establishment wanted to get to go is why they didn't save millions of lives?
I mean, yes, there's absolutely no question of that. I mean, the entire sort of biomedical industrial complex, I mean, it's like the military industrial complex. I mean, it's so profit oriented and driven. And I mean, if you look at the market that COVID opened up, it was in the many, 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 many billions of dollars. I mean, if you consider the global markets for all of their wares, their mRNA vaccines, remdesivir, Paxlovid, molnupiravir, all the patented pricey pharmaceutical solutions, probably well over 100 billion. And they weren't going to let a little drug like ivermectin get in the way. You have to understand, repurposed or off-patent drugs have always been anathema to that industry. It is the Achilles heel of that entire industry. They've developed really sophisticated tactics to really skewer older drugs that have been proven safe. Once they fall off patent, they have to get you to buy the new pricey stuff. And, although I wrote the book, The War on Ivermectin, I always say that one of my colleagues could have written the book, The War on Hydroxychloroquine. It was the same war, same tactics, same result, except I fought the ivermectin war.
And then I have this, an article written by Harvey Risch, who is a professor of epidemiology, Yale School of Public Health, author of over 300 peer-reviewed publications. And he writes in part, "I'm usually accustomed to advocating for positions within the mainstream of medicine. So I've been flummoxed to find that in the midst of a crisis, I'm fighting for a treatment that the data fully support, but which, for reasons having nothing to do with a correct understanding of the science, has been pushed to the sidelines. As a result, tens of thousands of patients with COVID-19 are dying unnecessarily. Fortunately, the situation can be reversed easily and quickly." Professor Risch, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Nice to be here.
The question is, you've looked, I take it, at all these studies, and what do you conclude?
I conclude the evidence is overwhelming. There's no question that in the people who need to be treated and are treated early, it has a very substantial benefit in reducing risk of hospitalization or mortality. And there's been a massive disinformation campaign that stretches from the government to the media that's either suppressing this message or it's countering it with a false message. And I'm not an expert in the reasons why that's happening other than just observing it, but I am an expert in the science, and I can tell you the science is all one-sided. In fact, the science is so one-sided in supporting this result that it's stronger than anything else I've ever studied in my entire career. The evidence in favor of hydroxychloroquine benefit in high-risk patients treated early as outpatients is stronger than anything else I've ever studied. So scientifically, there's no question whatsoever.
It is incredible to me that in the middle of this pandemic, that a drug that has been used for over half a century, where the testing has been so thorough, and it's been ubiquitous, and it's so cheap. Each pill is very, very cheap, that there is this effort to fight it, and to destroy the doctors and the experts who dare to suggest that in the early stages, or even maybe as a prophylactic, you might want to use this if it's prescribed by a doctor. Now pharmacists are afraid to provide it, and now doctors are concerned to prescribe it, and some hospitals won't prescribe it. And this has been politicized in an incredible, incredible way. And you write here, wait a minute, this drug can save thousands and thousands of lives. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Never. Somehow we've let politics overrule science.